Whoa, what's good? My name is FlemLo Raps. I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Let Me Talk My Shit. In today's video, we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and how to accomplish all your goals in 2016. Today's gameplay is going to be our default gameplay on this series, which is Black Ops 3. And today's video is going to be a little bit different as I have not written anything down, so today's commentary will be of the freestyle variety. Without any further ado, let's jump into the video. New Year's resolutions. Very popular in the United States and some other parts of the world. About half of Americans actually set New Year's resolutions on a yearly basis. About 8% of those people actually stick to the resolution based on some statistics that I looked up, right? And that wasn't surprising to me. That's actually what I expected. So that supported my preconceived notion going into it. I assumed that the majority of people didn't stick to it. I assume this because I'm a gym goer, and I know that in January, and you know also if you go to the gym, you know in January you can't get no goddamn machines, right? Every machine's taken, it's fucking packed, there's no parks. You know what I mean? There's fresh outfits everywhere, new jumpsuits. And you know that late January, by the time February hits, things are kind of back to normal. Now you can go back, you can get on your machine, you can superset some shit because there's 2 machines available. You can park close to the door if you so choose. And people generally set, so I'm kind of going to group them together. People generally set New Year's resolutions, which is just goals, and you know, goals that aren't necessary. They may not call them New Year's resolutions, but they'll have goals, like certain things that they want to accomplish for, you know, a particular year as the year starts, right? I think the number one reason that the majority of people don't stick to these goals, there's several. Well, first, before I get to the number one reason, I'm going to name a couple other reasons real quick. Number one, you're not setting exciting or specific enough goals, right? If you set a goal, hey man, I want to lose weight, and you lose 2 fucking pounds, technically, you've achieved your goal. If you set a goal, hey man, I want to lose weight, and you lose 15 fucking pounds, but you gain it back before the year's out, technically, you achieved your goal. I want to make more money. I want to get more money in 2016. You find a $20 bill on the ground. Boom, there's your goal, son. Be more specific. When you write out your goals, be specific. You know, if it's a weight loss goal, you need to look at changing your lifestyle, right? I want, ask for the ability to lose the weight and to keep it off forever. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta think bigger. Think bigger and think more specifically, right? I'll share with y'all real quick. Let me make another video about this a little bit later. My goal I have a shit ton of goals in 2016. One of my goals is to I want to reach 5,000 subscribers in 2016. I think that's attainable based on where I am right now. And the reason I feel that way, I got a bunch of other ones related to my actual job. I want to obtain $1 million in sales there. You know, I'm going to have a son in January. I want to be a great father. I'm getting married in May. I want to be a great husband. I have some fitness goals that I want to reach. I have a lot of goals. I have them all written out, but they're all very specific. And like I said, I may share all of them with y'all in a later video if anybody happens to give a fuck. But in the meantime, I'm gonna just talk about this one. I'm using it as an example. My YouTube goal, right? So I want to reach 5,000 subscribers in 2016. My ultimate goal, my short-term goal is 1,000. Ultimate goal is 1 million, right? But I think it's feasible to get to 5,000 in 2016. And the thing that you have to do right now, if you haven't started already, start right now. You need to create momentum going into 2016. That's the most important thing. Create momentum right now. If you've already done this, you're ahead of the game. Because here's what happens. There will be resistance, right? There's going to be some pushback. You know, if you start going to the gym, you're going to get sore. You know what I mean? So you're going to get sick. Some shit is going to pop up. You're going to have to work overtime at work. Something is likely to happen to maybe throw you off a bit. And that's what happens. I mean, it happens in life. It's one of those things. Throws you off a little bit. You miss a week, and then, okay, then you go back the next week. But then, you know, the next week after that, you miss 2 days. And then, you know, the more and more you start to miss and you're not really creating that habit and burning that shit into your fucking neural pathways, the easier it's going to be to continue to skip until you're just not doing the shit anymore. And you're not going to get your desired results because you're not putting the right thing in. So the number one thing, the most important thing in order to accomplish your goals is to create momentum. Right? You're seeing this video on the last day of November. So if you're seeing this relatively early, either the day it goes up or maybe the day after, you have the whole month of December to start. If you want to, and I keep using lose weight because weight loss goals are the number one goals, right? For New Year's resolutions, just statistically. But whatever your goal may be, if it's to lose weight, you need to start working out now. This week, start right fucking now. You know what I'm saying? If you want to build a YouTube channel, start that shit right now. If you want to write a book, do your outline today. Whatever the case may be. You know, if you want to, whatever you want to do, you need to start making preparations. You know what I'm saying? If you want to record a fucking album, you need to order your mic today. Do something today. Right? Like, start right now and every day. For, you know, everybody's lifestyle is different. They recommend 4 hours. I don't have 4 hours. Like, I honestly don't fucking have 4 hours to do one thing. So, 2.5 hours, right? I get up at 6, that way I can work out. You know, that takes about an hour. I get dressed. Then I start working on videos. I either record a video or I edit a video. By 9 o'clock, I'm out the fucking door. I'm headed to work till 8. And then at nighttime, that's time for my girl, for my family, right? Because I work in the morning throughout the whole fucking day. But it can be done. You just have to lay it out. And your goals got to be important to you. And you need to create momentum right now. The next thing you need to do is to build habits, right? You need to build success. You need to build successful habits. You know, whether that be waking up early, not staying out late, you know, changing your diet. And when I say changing your diet, I don't mean going on a diet. I mean, like, literally changing the type of foods that you eat on a regular basis. You know, maybe you should cut out one of the simplest tricks that I use I recently lost like 40 pounds last year. You know what I'm saying? Because I was an athlete all my life. I got kind of overweight a little bit. I mean, I still look pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But fuck, I lost 40 fucking pounds, right? And I'm still a relatively big dude. Anyway, the first thing I did, I cut out all calories from drinks. Because I was like, that's wasted calories. You know what I'm saying? But I created a plan and I took major action. No sodas, I still drank energy drinks, but 0 fucking calorie energy drinks. I might have had some other shit in it. It wasn't my concern. My concern was calories. I wanted to be at a caloric deficit. That was my fucking one thing. I ain't trying to focus on everything at one time. Also, this is the last little thing I'm gonna just throw in here. I guess it's kind of a bonus. Any goal that you want to achieve, again, understand it's gonna be a resistance. There's a couple books that I recommend that I've read that have really helped me along the way. Number one is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's a fucking great book. It's kind of it's a fiction book, but it parallels real life, you know, and it parallels what you're gonna go through anytime you're trying to accomplish anything, the journey, the ups and the fucking downs, and how you should frame it in your mind. Really good book. Check it out. Also, The One Thing by Gary Keller, another great book that I recommend you read, and Mastery by Robert Greene, right? Those 3 books right there, Read those. Read those in 2016. As you're on your journey, get them 3 books in your system. You know what I'm saying? You got 12 months to read them 3 books. You know what I'm saying? That's 4 fucking months a piece. Don't take that goddamn long to read either of them. That's what I would recommend. So just to recap, you need to create momentum. You need to set specific and exciting goals. You need to build successful habits. And I'd also recommend getting those 3 books. That's The Alchemist, Mastery, and The One Thing. Right? They're all on Amazon. They're relatively cheap. If you rocks with the video, you found it useful, click the thumbs up button. If you rocks with me, FlemLo Raps, go ahead and subscribe then, son. Again, my name is FlemLo Raps. 1.